Hey YouTube, welcome to our installation and setup of Jellyfin. To start the installation, we're going to head over to the Jellyfin website. The official website, we're going to go over to the download section, top right hand corner. And as you can see here, there's many different versions available. We want to scroll down and look for the Windows 10 version. We're going to look for the stable release 64-bit. That's what we'll be installing today. And let it download. We're using Microsoft Edge right now as our browser, so it might give you a couple warnings here. Make sure it's not a harmful device. We're going to allow it and keep it anyways. This is a safe installation. Go ahead and let that complete. And then we'll be able to go into the folder that it's been downloaded and then execute it. Here's a Windows security pop-up. You want to allow that to go through. It's an unknown publisher. It's a new application, so there might be a couple warnings. We'll accept it. Okay, so in here in the setup type we're going to be selecting is install as a service. The reason we're selecting this is because we'd like it to start up every single time our PC starts up. And go ahead and click OK. We're going to allow the default selection to apply. Click on Next. Again, we're going to be doing a default path for the folder. Click on Next. We wanted to use it as a network service. We're going to keep that. And the next step would just be to confirm and click Install. Now that we've completed the installation, we're going to go ahead and close it. Now you don't need to restart your computer, but in order to ensure everything's running correctly, we're going to just shut everything down and reboot. Now that our PC is rebooted, we're going to open up the browser and head over to localhost 8096. So in the address bar, you can type in localhost :8096. This is going to be the default path for the Jellyfin software. And it'll pop up our installation wizard. For this demonstration, we're going to be selecting the preferred language, displayed language, as United States English. And now we have to create a username and password. Now, to keep in mind that this username and password will be available every time you want to access your Jellyfin server. So depending on the client that you're using, whether if it's going to be on an iPad or Android tablet or Android TV device, when you're accessing it, it will always ask you for the username and password. And this will be the one that we're creating right now. You can create multiple usernames and passwords. This is just going to be our default admin. And the next step right here is going to be to add a media library. This folder is going to contain some movies, so we'll select the content type as movies. Display name will be the same. We're going to be adding specific folders. For this purpose, we're going to be adding a folder on our computer that's locally. You can also do this on the network. So if you have any shared folders on your network containing whatever media you'd like to put on, go ahead and map that. There we go. Pretty much all the other settings you can leave as default. Because we're doing United States English, I'm going to try to keep it consistent here and use that as a preferred download language. Save artwork into folders. This just makes sure it loads up quicker. There we go. There's our media folder. And again, it's asking for the language for metadata. So when it's grabbing information about movies that you might have, it wants to display it in a language. So we're going to be using United States English. And we can click on next here. And configure remote access. So you want to allow remote connections to this Jellyfin server, and that's it. You're done. So once we're complete, it'll bring us back to the sign-in window, and we're going to type in our username and password again that we just created. There we go. We've got a couple movies here to load up. And we'll use this one as an example. And there you go. So metadata, the information that it's gathering here is all in English. It gives you a little bit of synopsis of the movie, the genre. You can just, from your browser, click on play and start playing the movie right away. Now, if you have other devices, it'd be very similar. You'd be selecting the movie that you want, and you can go ahead and just press play from whatever device you're launching it from. And that's it. That concludes our installation of Jellyfin. If you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you.